Gabriel picks up his tickets at the airport and boards a plane for Munich.
Wolfgang?
Hello, my name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Herr Knight! Oh, kommen Sie bitte herein. I mean, come in please, Herr Knight. I was not expecting you. Has Wolfgang sent you here?
Uncle Wolfgang? No, I came to see him. Isn't he here?
No, he is gone. I'm sorry. You came all this way.
No, great. That's all I need.
Herr Knight, Wolfgang told me all about you and gave me instructions for you to feel welcome here. Please, this is your home. You are a Retter, no? I'm just doing some work. I will continue and you may make yourself comfortable. If there's anything you need, please ask me. You may use Wolfgang's bedroom. It is at the top of the stairs.
Thank you, miss.
You may call me Gerda, Herr Knight.
There's a dragon's head on the wall. It's a lion's head, carved in stone. Gerda's desk looks old and well used, but well cared for. Her chair is more modern. It's a shaker of salt. Gabriel can't do much with the salt while it's on the desk. Gabriel is sure he'll end up getting some of those for a meal sooner or later. Gerda wouldn't appreciate Gabriel messing with her lunch. At the moment, Gabriel can't think of a need for the salt. A few tapestries hang on the wall. Gabriel isn't sure if they mean something or if they're just good insulation.
Do you know anything about this?
No. So sorry, Herr Knight.
Do you know anything about this?
No.
Do you know anything about this?
It looks like an old photograph of your grandfather Heinz, Wolfgang, and their father.
Do you know anything about this?
No.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Wolfgang is the only one who would know about that.
Tell me what you know about Schattenjägers.
As Wolfgang may have told you, Schattenjäger means shadow hunter. The Ritter family have always been Schattenjäger. It is a kind of priesthood, though not as restrictive as most.
Tell me what you know about Schattenjägers.
Each Schattenjäger passes on his knowledge to a younger man in the Ritter line when the time is right.
Tell me what you know about Schattenjägers.
I am sure Wolfgang meant for you to take his place someday as Schattenjäger.
Tell me about Wolfgang.
What would you like to know?
Where do you think Wolfgang went?
I don't know, but I have a feeling he has gone off to be Schattenjäger again. He is too old for such chasing around. His heart is very weak. He has not left this castle for 5 years, and now this?
Do you know when he'll be back?
I only pray he will be back. Before he left, he said Schloss Ritter now belongs to Gabriel. It worried me so to hear him say that. I'm afraid Wolfgang knew he would never return.
What's Wolfgang like?
Wolfgang is a truly wise and good man, the best I have ever known. But his life has been so full of disappointments.
What kind of disappointments?
His only son died in infancy, so there was no one to carry on the family line. And the family's financial troubles have been hard on him. Wolfgang wanted to do so much for the world, but it was all he could do to just hold on to Schloss Ritter. He has not left his mark as he wished to.
What is your relationship with Wolfgang?
Herr Knight, my relationship with your uncle is really none of your business.
You're right, Gerda. I apologize. Forget I asked. Can you show me Wolfgang's library?
How do you know about his library?
When we talked on the phone, he said he was going to do some research in his library. I thought maybe if I saw what he was researching...
Ah, yeah, a good idea, Herr Knight. But I'm afraid I cannot show you the library. You see, I have never been in it. Only a Schattenjäger can enter the library.
I see. Just tell me anything.
Wolfgang has dedicated his entire life to the role of Schattenjäger.
Just tell me anything.
He's not had a very happy life, but I've done my best to provide him with a little comfort.
Just tell me anything.
He thought he was the last of the Ritter line until he found out about you.
Just tell me anything.
He knows the history of the Ritter family from many centuries past.
Just tell me anything.
He is a good man, a strong man. I am fond of him.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
As you like, Herr Knight.
Tell me something about yourself.
I was born in Rittersberg, the village below the castle.
Tell me something about yourself.
I am not well traveled, but Wolfgang has been kind and has tutored me in many subjects. It was from him I learned to speak English. He must have sensed you were coming, Herr Knight, and that you would have need of me.
Tell me something about yourself.
I am very devoted to my position here with Wolfgang.
So, what do you do when you're not puttering around the castle?
Every day I go to Rittersberg to do the daily shopping and visit my friends.
Have you worked here long?
For the past 4 years.
What's it like in Rittersberg?
It is very peaceful and quiet. I'm sure you will find it like a vacation, yeah?
Somehow I doubt this is going to be a vacation. This place is so quiet. Doesn't that bother you at all?
I love it here in Schloss Ritter. Even the silence feels like home to me.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter has stood for many centuries. No one knows how long. It was once the pride of Bavaria, but now it is in disrepair. Wolfgang received offers to open the castle for tourists. He has resisted though, even though the castle is in desperate need of repairs. To him, this ground is sacred.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
The castle has many rooms and passages, Herr Knight. Most have been closed off and are decaying in the dark and damp. Only a few rooms have been kept up due to the cost.
Didn't Wolfgang mention a library?
There's a library, but I've never been in it. There are places in the castle where only the master is allowed to go.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter is the center from which the Schattenjäger have always gone out to battle the forces of evil.
At the moment, Gabriel can't... The cabinet holds a few items for personal grooming. It's a chamber pot.
Take me back to the 20th century, please. I don't have to right now. Even if I had to, I wouldn't.
There's a small pair of grooming scissors on the cabinet. Gabriel takes the scissors.
Man, I gotta get more sleep. You handsome devil, you.
A large display case hangs on the wall. It contains a scroll.
This scroll looks interesting.
There's a window seat on either side of the window. Gabriel isn't interested in sitting at the moment. A Gothic-style window looks out over an incredible view. Outside the window, there's a nice thick ledge where some rainwater has gathered into a puddle. A fire blazes steadily in the stone fireplace.
No thanks.
The fire's already blazing, and Gabriel doesn't want to put it out. It's the biggest bed Gabriel has ever seen. The bed is much too large to tote around, unfortunately. The cabinet...
I don't have to right now. Even if I had to, I wouldn't. St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own. I don't have to right now. Even if I had to, I wouldn't. Putting water in my pockets is really going to give people the wrong impression about me.
The portal says, Nor der Rheins darf passieren. Diesen Herz ist rein wie Glas. Diesen Seele rein wie Feuer. Schreitet heuer durchs Portal. Near the bed is an elaborate wooden door. The door has a very large, very oddly shaped keyhole. It's locked. The only way to open that door is with the right key.
I don't have to. Even if I had to, I wouldn't.
It's an old-fashioned canopy with heavy bed curtains. Outside the window, there's a nice thick ledge where some... Gabriel would need a pretty good...
Can you tell me about this scroll?
It is the scroll of St. George, patron saint of England and of the Ritter family.
Can I ask you?
Yeah, of course.
There are some words over the locked door in Wolfgang's bedroom. What do they mean?
Ah, yes. Wolfgang had me translated as part of my English lessons. In English it means, only the purest here may pass. He whose heart is pure as glass. He whose soul is pure as fire. Through this portal passes higher.
Great, thanks.
A plain wooden altar occupies the center of the chapel. A cushion kneeler at the bottom indicates that the altar is a place of prayer. There's no reason to put... Putting the scissors on the altar. Candelabra flank the altar. Candles flank the altar on either side. The candles are already lit, and Gabriel doesn't want to extinguish them. Gabriel doesn't have a reason to kneel at the altar right now. The pews look uncomfortable. Gabriel would rather not sit there. Tree panels hang from each side of the chapel. Gabriel can't determine what their purpose might be. Tree panels hang from each side of the chapel. Gabriel can't A magnificent stained glass window depicts the legendary battle between St. George and the dragon.
I named my shop after you. You've always fascinated me. I just never knew why until now.
Perhaps it's an illusion caused by the colored light from the window. But this chapel gives Gabriel a sense of something truly mystical. The candles are off.
Is that a shaker of salt?
Yeah, salt.
Mind if I take it?
No.
Thanks.
Gerda wouldn't appreciate Gabriel.
I don't have to right now. Even if I had to, I wouldn't. Putting water in...
The Putting that on the... Gabriel knows the salt is important, but it doesn't seem right to put it on the altar in the shaker. The fire's already blazing.
No thanks.
A fire blazes steadily in the stone fireplace. It's a chamber pot.
Take me back to the 20th century, please. I don't have to right now. Even if I had to.
Outside the window, there's a nice thick ledge where some rainwater has gathered into a puddle.
Putting water in my pockets is really going to give people the wrong impression about me.
Gabriel would need a pretty good reason to stick his hands in the puddle of rainwater. It's the big... The bed is much... Gabriel has no time to explore.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
What can you tell me about those wall panels in the chapel?
The hangings. They describe the Schattenjäger initiation ceremony.
Tell me about the Schattenjäger initiation ceremony.
Each young man of the Ritterline must go through the ceremony when he dedicates himself to be a Schattenjäger.
But what does the ceremony do?
I do not know, Herr Knight. The only people present are the old Schattenjäger and the new. But I think it must be similar to a priest's ordination or a wedding. A ceremony of intent and oath.
Ooh, ugh.
Is there a problem, Herr Knight?
You said wedding. I'm okay now.
Gerda wouldn't have... A large, handcrafted dagger hangs on the wall. It looks quite old, but it's been polished to a high shine. The fire's already...
I don't have to, right? Even if I had to,
Gabriel takes the chamber pot.
Putting water in my pockets is really...
That's an interesting thought, but there would be less chance of spilling the salt if Gabriel put the chamber pot down first. That's an interesting thought, but there would be less chance of spilling the salt if Gabriel put the chamber pot down first. Thinking of the third panel, Gabriel puts the chamber pot on the altar. Gabriel knows the salt is important, but it doesn't seem right to put it on the altar in the shaker. That's not a bad idea. But Gabriel senses that he's missing a few necessary steps first. That's not a bad idea. That's not a... Talking to the chamber pot doesn't seem quite... There's no reason to... There's no... Thinking of the sixth panel, Gabriel reads the scroll.
Saint George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
Nothing. Gabriel has the sneaking suspicion that he left out something. Perhaps that's why he doesn't feel any different. Thinking of the fifth panel, Gabriel kneels at the altar. There's no reason to put the scroll. Thinking of the sixth panel,
Saint George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
Nothing. Gabriel has the sneaking suspicion that he left out something. Perhaps that's why he doesn't feel any different. Thinking of the third panel, Gabriel pours the contents of the salt shaker into the chamber pot. Thinking of the sixth,
Saint George, upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
nothing. Gabriel has the sneaking suspicion that he left out something. Perhaps that's why he does. Putting that in a chamber pot doesn't. Thinking of the fourth panel, Gabriel holds his arm over the chamber pot and nicks it with the dagger.
Oh, whoops. Nearly hit an artery.
Thinking of the fifth panel, Gabriel kneels at the altar. Thinking of the sixth panel, Gabriel reads the scroll.
Saint George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
Nothing.
I'm not gonna cut myself again.
There's no reason to put. There's no. There's no. It's a lie.
I'm tired.
The bed is much.
Putting water in my pockets is really gonna...
Thinking of the first chapel panel, Gabriel washes his hands in the water. The fire's already blazing.
No thanks.
A fire blaze. It's locked. The only way to.
Putting water in my pockets is really gonna...
Outside the window, there's a. Putting the scissors. Thinking of the fifth panel, Gabriel kneels at the altar.
I don't cut my hair. Knight. Gabriel Knight. Okay.
Thinking of the sixth.
Saint George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
Nothing. The fire's already blazing, and Gabriel doesn't want to put it out.
No thanks.
A fire blazes. The fire's up.
No thanks.
A fire. The cab.
Do you want this dagger back?
No, it belongs to your family.
There's no reason. A plane would. Thinking of the fifth panel, Gabriel kneels at the altar.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
I can tell you what they say in the village, what I heard when I was small. To the villagers, the Ritters are a little, how do you say, tragic, to be pitied. They say that the Ritters were chosen by God to fight evil. But something happened. One of them was cursed, and so the Ritters lost the way. They struggle still, but like a lame dog, you see, without the power or magic they once had.
I don't cut my hair without a damn good reason.
Putting the Thinking of the fifth panel, Gabriel kneels at the altar.
I don't cut my hair without a damn good reason.
The second panel shows hair and a knife.
I don't cut my hair with...
Gabriel. The third panel shows a chalice on a table with ocean waves in the background. The first panel shows hands and water. The sixth panel shows a scroll. The fifth panel shows someone kneeling. The fourth panel shows a knife and a few drops of blood. The hair clipping scissors are spotless. It looks like Wolfgang uses his scissors as infrequently as Gabriel uses his own.
I don't cut my hair without a damn good reason.
Guten Tag.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Do you know anything about this?
Yeah, those are Wolfgang's scissors.
I don't cut my hair without a damn good reason. I don't cut my hair without...
Thinking of the second chapel panel, Gabriel cuts his hair.
I hate this. There. That's plenty.
Thinking of the fifth panel, Gabriel kneels at the altar. Thinking of the sixth panel, Gabriel reads the scroll.
Saint George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own. It worked. Something's happening.
Oh, excuse me. I was just vacuuming. I did not know you were in here.
No, that's all right. I've done about all I can do in here anyway. I give up.
You look tired, Herr Knight. Why don't you go to bed?
Sure, why not?
I will clean everything up. You need not worry.
I can't believe I cut my hair for nothing.
Your soul smells, Gabriel Knight. You seek to be Schattenjäger?
I do!
You must first burn away the past. How much sin do you have to burn? You have used people all your life, never committing to anything. Turn back now, and I will forget that you asked for this.
No!
There are only two things that redeem you. First, that you have bitter blood
problem?
Yes, now you ask for purification. You shall have it.
Oh no! What a night. I'm sore all over.